Here goes nothing. I should have brought some rocks. Lady Faye,
What is it she comes to hurl at me this time?
I ain't come for no trouble. I promise.
Another superb fight, Mr. Jenkins. There aren't many can stand against a Whitechapel warrior and claim victory. What's more remarkable is how your face doesn't show even the slightest blemish. And come to think of it, it never has.
Mayhap these men you pit me against have not the strength to draw blood.
Very good. I shall endeavour to source a more violent rival for your next bout.
Miss Kelly, should you not be out selling your wares?
Miss Eve thought you might be missing this.
Oh, did she?
The lady and I have become reacquainted these past few days.
Shocked, truly.
Well, matters have been somewhat delayed. Did you set eye upon these pages?
No. I hoped you would tell me, sir.
Now she wants to listen.
Listen, we were shown visions to lead us here. One was of a woman in a red shawl. It was you, Mary.
Visions? What sort of visions?
The kind that involves trapping a winged demon in a mirror and killing it.
The creature showed me the way to Merlin. He's here in Whitechapel.
You want him to turn you back? To the way you were?
You've yet to hear the best part. Faye thinks he's the one slaying women. Part of a ritual to restore himself. Keeping Faye like this is rather toilsome.
You reckon I've seen him? When I touched Blondie here.
You are the key, Mary. As your power grows, you'll see more.
I already have. This evening, I met a woman and I touched her. I saw she's going to die.
Then we cannot waste a moment longer, Mary. I can train you to harness your power, but it is up to you.
When do we start?
Concentrate. Just breathe.
I am breathing. Can't do it.
Rome wasn't built in a day, Mary.
I don't give a toss about Rome. There's a woman out there who needs my help and I can't bloody do it.
You expect too much of yourself. This isn't easy. Now, breathe. Mary, I said breathe.
I'm trying. My neck feels squeezed.
That's good. You've made a connection.
Doesn't feel good. I can feel her. She's scared. The knife. I see it. Long, like the one in the newspapers.
What else?
I can taste. Oh, God. Her blood. I can taste it. He's there. In shadow, standing over me. What happened? I need to see more.
You are foreseeing the woman's death. There is no more. Do drink some water. You shall feel better for it.
I had her in my hands for just a second. I was a fucking fool to let her go.
You and I both know there is nothing that would have swayed her. You did the best you could.
I should have done more.
Then let us rectify the matter. Look for Merlin instead.
I'm not sure. There's an awfulness to it, a bloodlust.
Please, Mary. If we don't try, we'll never know.
All right.
Do as you've done before. Just breathe.
His eyes. Such sin. Wild as cats they are. He's coming at me with a knife.
Superb, Mary. Keep going.
I can't. I'm sorry. It was too much.
What is he wearing?
Looks like a gentleman's cape. I can't tell you what color. I don't see it that way.
Can you not try harder?
Do I look as though I could try harder? What?
It's me, ain't it?
Esther. Come in, love.
Charlie sent me, said to tell you to come meet him down dockside. I didn't know you had a dog, Mary. What's his name?
Her name is Faye, but she ain't mine. But that's not important right now, is it? Look, tell Charlie we'll be there as soon as we can.
Yes, Mary.
Is there something wrong, Esther?
It's just... Can I stroke you, please?
I'm afraid we don't have time, love. Another time, perhaps.
I understand.
Off you go now. Go let Charlie and the others know.
What is all this about?
You don't think it's just us in this fight, do you?
You've organized children to do your bidding.
Ain't it our bidding? Come along, Lady Faye. We've a wizard to catch.
Pretty pasties for pretty ladies.
You called?
You sure you weren't followed?
Faye here would have made it known if we were.
These are dangerous times, Miss Mary. Can't be too careful.
He's loving this, isn't he?
Tommy caught sight of your man downriver about half-hour ago. He gave him the slip, but Kate set eyes on him further along the bankside.
Mary, does he really mean Merlin?
What did he look like?
He was a dark-looking fella, moved all shifty-like.
How shifty?
Like, I was gonna rob someone and I don't want to be nibbed, shifty.
Did he see you?
How could you ask such a thing, Miss Mary? Course we weren't seen.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Like ghosts we were.
What was he wearing?
He had this big old cloak thing on, with an hood and all.
Sounds like our chap.
To a T.
Is there anything else you can tell us?
When Kate told me where he was, I went and looked myself. Keep it tight as a drum round here, you know.
So I can see.
Came to the woodside, took a rat out of a bag. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
A rat?
Oh yes, Miss Mary. And he cut it open with a big old knife, he did. Poor Kate was almost sick with it.
What devilry does he devise now?
What then, Charlie?
He had this tiny glass thing, like a bottle. He filled it up with the red stuff, put a note in there. Then off it did sail, down the Thames.
We need that bottle.
Must be halfway across the channel by now.
Not likely.
Charlie! How?
I's a mudlark by nature, Miss Mary. I can't help myself.
I take back everything I said. The boy's a genius.
Would you give me a moment, please?
I'll keep a lookout, Miss Mary.
Who would have thought the rat had so much blood?
And they're a good source of fuel for the darker side of the arcane. You're not likely to run out of them in London, are you?
I've seen shapes like these in my dreams.
Runes. We're getting close, Mary. I can feel it.
The note is handwritten, but it's soaked up too much blood to be able to read.
A name, spell, curse. It could be anything. It must be him. It must.
Charlie, come here a moment.
Did I do good, Miss Mary? Is it what you needed?
Oh, everything and more, little man. Did you see where he went?
I had Tommy tail him. Told him to keep well out of sight. He went into a barber's on Cable Street. Your bloke unlocked the door, so I'm thinking he's the governor.
Oh, you little cherub. Bless you, Charlie boy.
Oi, Miss Mary. If you're after who I think you're after, would you do me a favour?
Name it.
Teach the cunt some manners for me. I ain't having none of his nonsense no more. Not on my manor.
You are a woman of many talents, it seems.
I wish I could take all the credit for it, but in all honesty, Charlie taught me.
Of course he did. What can you tell me of the man who comes here?
Nah. Man lives, man sleeps, man cuts, and man eats.
Is he here?
Yes, but no tell, no speak.
It is very important I know, small one. You will assist me, won't you?
Oh, yeah. Man wakes, man eats, other men's come, men's get cut.
Where is he?
Yes, yeah, down, in the dark, damp.
Downstairs? In the basement, then? When did he return?
Morn, death on hands and red in water. No, dog, don't go.
I have a soft spot for rats. They're absurd creatures, but very eager to please.
That was right odd to watch.
Oh, you become accustomed to it, I assure you.
Well,
A man arrived with blood on his hands. We have him.
what would Merlin want with a place like this?
Would you think to look for a killer in a barber's shop?
Suppose not, no.
There you have it, then.
This ain't what I saw in my vision. It would Mr. Dulaco was fighting him, not us.
We've yet to uncover the rules of your gift, Mary. A vision could be one of many possible futures.
If you're sure.
I am. Now we must proceed with caution. We've no idea what we may be up against. It has been millennia.
Eager to please my foot.
The creature seemed adamant. Someone has been here, though. Look, Mary, the markings on the floor.
Yeah, didn't you say this sort of lark were part of his ritual?
Yes, but I wouldn't have expected this particular symbol.
Maybe there's something here to tell us where he went.
A surgeon's instruments.
Oh, God. Are these what he uses?
A sick joke sprung from a sick...
I've seen ingredients like this before at the chemist. Mr. Green had me help him make a sleeping draught.
I detect monkshood.
Vetoktaal! Vinoa!
Oh, drop the axe! I know it's you!
Nie powinno was tu być.
Mary, I'll hold him off. We need something to subdue him.
Like what?
That sleeping draught you mentioned might do it. Oh, but give this one a kick. Mary! Oh, for heaven's sake, Mary, throw something. Throw anything.
I beat Merlin!
No you haven't. It is not him.
Bugger. Then who is it?
I would ask him if he wasn't presently unconscious.
You said throw something.
If you had just trusted in me, or yourself for that matter. I was convinced this would be him. The accent, the herb, the special knife. Of course, the old tree mistook it for a pair of blasted scissors. Merlin must have located the monk's hood from somewhere else. This man is not the one we seek, Mary.
You can't tell me you look at all this and think he weren't up to no good.
We shall take our leave. Now.
Oh, I don't half feel queer.
Oh, why not tell me you were suffering?
Not the time or the place for it. Oh, just get me home, I'll be fine.
You need medical attention.
Mr. Green, he can help.
Mr. Green. Bloodayworth. Yes, Mary, an excellent idea.
Blood... who now?
Follow me, and we shall go as slowly as you need. Have you the strength to forge onward? We can sit down to rest, you know. There's no need to martyr yourself.
I'll be fine. We're almost there.
Bloodayworth! It is I, Lady Faye. Please open up. We're in need of your help.
Is that his Christian name then, or what?
Lady Faye and Mary, how might I be of assistance? Mary? But that must mean... Well, toss me acorns. I had a feeling there was something special about you. I couldn't quite picture it, though. When did all this come about?
Fucking hell.
Contact with our brave knight appears to have unlocked something. It's all very odd.
Fucking hell.
Maybe give her a moment to acclimatise. Now, you're in need of help, I believe.
In our search for Merlin, we happened upon a rather unsavoury character.
In London? Quite shocking.
Dear Mary here was engaged in some potion crafting. That's why she looks a little worse for wear, I'm afraid.
No wonder she looks white as a milk flower. Come here, Mary. I assure you, my bark is worse than my bite. You've caused yourself a bit of trouble by the looks of things.
It ain't so bad, Mr. Green. Mr. Tree. Sir?
You may ask any question you like, Mary. I see them in your eyes.
Only if you're sure. What should I call you?
You can call me by my name, Bloodayworth.
But are you a man or a woman?
I'm neither. I'm me, I suppose it would make sense to call me they.
What are you?
Do try not to be so rude.
No need for that, Lady Faye. It is complicated for a fleshling like yourself to understand.
Try me.
There were bloody wisps before I. We spawn ourselves, you see. When my time comes, I shall grow myself anew. And so on throughout time.
You give birth to yourself?
That's one way to word it in the human tongue, I suppose. Though it does sound rather silly when you say it.
How old are you?
I would say I've seen around 500 or so years.
So not as old as her then.
I was born long after Lady Faye, Mary. I am, as a fleshling would say, middle-aged. I am beginning to fit in my rooms.
If Lady Faye can hear other animals, does that mean you can speak to other trees?
How clever of you, Mary. Though not all trees are as sentient as I am. I do have siblings here and there, others of me kind.
What do they say?
The usual complaints. Root rot, boredom, woodpeckers who don't seem to get the message that they aren't welcome.
Don't they get lonely?
I've never really thought about it. But when we are surrounded by life, how can we feel alone?
If I think of anything else, I'll let you know.
You do that. Now, what's all this about you and potions?
I don't understand. Every single one I made was useless.
A person with your gifts would have made a connection to the arcane regardless. You disappoint me, Lady Faye, allowing a mortal to endanger herself like this.
You know I would have refrained from it if we'd any other choice.
What sort of danger?
Oh, the arcane takes a terrible toll on soft bodies such as yours, Mary.
Oi!
I mean to say mortal souls do not take well to spells and the like. It saps you, erodes the very life from your body. But regardless, there is nothing I cannot fix. Though we shall need to work quickly before the young lady swoons.
How does that feel?
Oh. Tastes sweet and sour all at once.
The heavier it sits on the tongue, the better, in my experience.
Thank you, Bloodyworth.
We will leave you in peace, old friend. There's still much to do.
I strongly advise against gallivanting around this city with Mary in her current condition. It will be most unwise. She needs rest to let the potion take effect.
That we shall. You have our word.
Really? Yes. Rest. Immediately.
Good show.
We shan't keep you any longer. Farewell, Bloodyworth.
And you, Lady Faye. You too, little witch. Take care now.
What is this?
That, my dear, is a jar of dirt.
Oh.
Huh. You really did find a clever one this time, didn't you?
I do try.
I know Bloodyworth means well, but we ain't got time to rest.
What do you propose?
You want to find Merlin, and I do too. But the woman...
Is as lost to us as she was this morning.
maybe not.
Oh, surely you're not suggesting we will find her here. Merlin preys upon the old and destitute.
I know the shrew that owns this place. This ain't the only business she runs. She's got lodging houses too.
Oh, you think the woman may have stayed in one of them?
That's what I'm hoping.
Oh my goodness, Mary. So good to see you. And you brought a friend.
It isn't a casual visit, Lottie. I need your help.
Anything for you, Red? You in trouble?
Nothing you need worry about.
Only if you're sure.
Madeline around?
Oh, away with some toff for a sordid few days. Put me in charge.
Perfect. She leave you the keys?
What is this?
I need you to get me a book.
The book?
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't serious.
I'd rather not know.
So this book,
It's a list of every soul who's ever stepped foot under a roof she owns.
No wonder the girl didn't want anything to do with it. I can well imagine the clientele they entertain here. Those with power will stop at nothing to protect their interests.
I'll make sure to skip those pages.
Mary, I've never seen such décolletage.
Oh, heavens, girls, girls! Dear Mary has brought with her the most darling dog.
Her name is Lady Faye.
Isn't she just the sweetest creature?
Oh, can she stay?
Is this your idea of help?
She speaks. Then it is decided. We shall have her come with us.
I can do more than speak with this mouth, if you'd like me to dance.
Laughter is the best medicine after all.
And booze. No, absolutely not. I will not tell you. Oh, go on then. I did. He made such a mess of things too. And he begged me, slap my bottom, sweet lass, slap it hard. So I slapped his pock-marked ass and it wobbled like a jelly.
Ugh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it was bloody awful.
You didn't. Did you get him to cough up more for the pleasure?
Charge him twice as much, if you must know.
That a girl.
Mary, your turn to ask.
Why? I'd be delighted.
Well, this can't be good.
Charlotte, my little blossom, do share with the class the cause of your impurity.
Oh, you cow. There's so many will be here all night. No, I suppose I only have myself to blame. His name was Joshua.
No. The Joshua. The one you always go on about.
Oh, yeah, what a beauty he was. The body of a man with all the vigour of his 15 years. Each morning was like riding an unbroken colt. Christ, I was besotted. And so was the master of the house. Hence my being here.
Bloody hell! No!
Oh, this is too much. Surely it must be Mary's turn. Question or command?
Well, it has to be a question. I'll be fucked if I'm getting out of my seat. I can't see a hole in a ladder.
A question for the infamous Marie Jeanette. Who should have such an honour?
That French flat you had, the posh one, what was the naughtiest thing he liked?
They should be more specific. You know a couple of French flats.
He used to ask me for a dildo right up his Nancy. Said it made him feel special.
It's Nancy. Oh, you should be offended. Now I know why you came home.
That, and he had the tiniest prick I'd ever seen on a man.
Don't tell us how small, Mary, come on!
Oh, like a sweet little grape.
No, that's nothing.
Why? You're telling me?
What do you even do with it?
Try your best.
Since Lady Faye likes a good natter, how about she has her turn next?
Oh, yes, Mary, she must play. Can she?
Must we?
Oh, yes. It's only fair.
Very well.
It cannot be a question, surely. A command, then. A dare for Lady Faye.
How about this? Lady Faye, I command you to roll over.
Oh, at least give her a bloody chance. She's sharper than she looks.
You come up with it then.
I know you were trying to pay me a compliment, but I'm still offended.
Oh, someone pass Lady Faye a pencil and some paper.
Ah, much more civilized.
Oh, see how anxious she is to begin.
Lady Faye, I command you to draw with your mouth something we have spoken of tonight.
Challenge accepted.
She drew a dick. The dog drew a dick.
Civilized?
I am fairly proud of that, I must say.
No, you didn't find who you were after, so here. Have some fun with it. Cause some chaos. We're all in there.
Oh, this much power should not be in your hands.
Oh, yes, it should. Ladies of the Lushery, may I present to you your worst nightmare? Shall we begin?
Good God, what have I done?
Nancy?
No, Mary, you can't.
Apparently, our Nancy has the loveliest fair locks this side of the Thames.
Well, she isn't wrong there.
And the juiciest cunt this side of the channel.
No! Oh, Madeline, you bitch!
Caroline.
Ugh, whatever is there, I'm sure I've heard it all before.
Our darling Caroline apparently has a rosy mound of Venus between her legs.
Is that what they call it now?
Oh, and she caters for ladies in the highest keeping.
I shan't settle for anything less.
Charlotte.
Oh, Christ. I'm betting Adina she'll mention my bloody teeth.
Our pearl of the Mediterranean and visiting Aphrodite.
Jesus Christ. None of this is even close to being correct.
Her glimmering eyes second only to the sparkle of her immaculate teeth.
Ugh.
Oh, or maybe I look at myself.
I wouldn't.
Charlie, what's that?
Oh, Christ! She's kept a second list. What about the clients?
Now that I never knew.
Let me see. A Master Berry. Has anyone here had a Master Berry?
Young chap, quite short.
Dirty old crone even has those details. Yeah, that's the one.
I had him last week. What of him?
According to this, he has a large wart beneath his left testicle that should be taken into consideration.
Best watch out for that next time, Nance.
Watch out for it. I'll try very hard not to think about it.
Another, perhaps?
Oh, I do not know how much more I can bear.
A Mr. Pizer who... Oh.
Hey, Charlie, weren't he one of yours?
I think that's enough for tonight.
Ain't that the leather apron chap? You said he was a bit rough, didn't you?
It ain't him we have to worry about anymore. Papers are calling in the Ripper now.
All right, ladies, that's enough for one night.
Oh, Charlie, no!
You ain't mother yet.
I don't care. Carry on upstairs if you're so inclined. Will you be staying much longer, Mary?
We'll sober up and see how we feel.
Wise plan, Red. Come on, girls. Candles out, get your fannies upstairs, and let's give these ladies some air.
A reprieve would be most welcome. I am quite drunk.
You don't say.
I drew a penis with my mouth.
You did?
I think it best we do not tell Dulac. I fear he won't let me live it down.
I'll try my best not to mention it, but I can't make any promises.
That is all I ask.
Do you think Mr. Cheekbones is back from Eve's? Or whatever the bloody hell she calls herself.
I doubt it. Most likely he's still between her legs.
Oh, lucky for Sam.
Some of us are out doing important work. If we all lay on our backs with our legs in the air, we'd get nothing done.
You think this important work?
My point still stands.
Do you not like her? She does strike me as an acquired taste, that one.
It is not that.
Then what?
You must understand. Tiberi has been a good friend for many centuries. There is no ill will between us. On the contrary, the woman challenges me. I may go so far as to call her my equal.
Oh, high praise indeed.
It is Dulac I worry about. He always ends up hurt.
She's using him.
No, no, that isn't what I meant. To her, Dulac is the perfect bedfellow. With him, she cannot fall pregnant.
He's not all ship-shape down there, is he?
None of us are, really.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
There's that look, Mary Kelly. You have questions.
Only if you're sure. None of you can have children, then?
None. Eve is the exception. That is her gift. Why many resent her, too.
And she's given birth?
Oh, yes. Quite a few times over the years.
She only said there was dozens of you, though. That must mean she births regular folk. No, like me.
You're far from regular, Mary. But yes.
So, storks drop you off, do they?
We are born to human parents. Nobody knows what makes us who we are. Many of the arcane's mysteries are just that.
Being a dog and all, does that mean you're safe from...
We don't ever discuss that. Do you hear me?
Loud and clear. Sorry. Maybe something will come to me later. Thank you.
Motherhood and I wouldn't mix well, I know that. It is probably a blessing.
You don't know until it happens?
Did it happen for you?
A long time ago.
She has passed.
No. She's still alive as of my pa's last letter.
Why didn't you bring her to London?
From Brimbo? Oh, I could never. It weren't a journey for a child to take. Not with a mam who had nothing to her name.
And of the father?
Davis. He were a good man. Did right by me in the short time we had. The mine took him. An explosion.
Oh, Mary.
It were my first vision, that one. I begged him to stay home that day, but he wouldn't. I had to just watch him leave and never come back. Couldn't touch my little girl after that. She were a tiny thing, like a petal. The thought of seeing something awful... No. She were better off without me. But I weren't better off without him.
For me, there has not been anyone since.
Oh.
We hunt a man who I once loved.
Never.
Even a monster can feel. He showed me how to communicate with the arcane, helped me develop my power. He taught me so much, good and bad.
I never realized how difficult this must be for you.
Most don't.
You're still a lady, thumbs or no?
No one has called me that, honestly, in a long while.
I know. Which is why I'm asking, would you like to be brushed?
Say again?
Will you let me attend you, Lady Faye?
I would like that very much.
Are you all right? Do you want me to stop?
No, Please continue. Thank you. Mary, you saw something, didn't you? I could feel it.
I think it was you.
Could you tell me what you saw? Please.
The girl. Oh, she had the loveliest hair I've ever seen.
I have my mother to thank for that.
You were beautiful.
I was.
Oh, no wonder Merlin fancied you. As a grown-up, I mean. Or maybe he'd like a hound. Who knows? I ain't one to judge. Don't make me laugh, I'll wee.
What's so fucking funny?
Was it not I who gifted you this?
I'm afraid not, my darling.
Then who?
Surely you cannot expect me to recall everyone. We shall be here decades. Oh, you wily bastard. Fine, have it your way. Let me see. King Louis was a very generous host.
Which one?
Oh, there were so many of them. The 14th, perhaps. The one with the odd hair.
My dear, each had hair odder than the last.
You're quite right. Then the correct Louis is irrelevant. They all look the damn same anyway.
I am sure you were most popular amongst the court.
But of course. Not like that, Lance. Oh, could you imagine the child that would spawn? Christ, no! Besides, my wretched womb is on mortal bed rest for at least another 50 years or so.
Surely I can satisfy you for at least 100.
After that performance, perhaps 70.
Only 70?
Count yourself lucky, Delac. Before tonight, I would have had you at a meager 30.
Oh, you wound me, my lady.
I should hope so. I shall feel that fuck for days. It is unlike you to be so lustful. It is almost as though you have abstained. Oh, my dear.
Must this era of my history be discussed as I lay here naked as day?
Where else? Did the priest not drive you mad?
Why do you torment me so?
Why did you inflict unnecessary celibacy upon your poor self? There are no women in monasteries, nor are any of the monks remotely attractive.
You are a cruel woman.
And you are a silly, silly man. I see there have been no new murders. Maybe Merlin sensed you on his trail and fled.
Oh, must we talk of such ghastly topics as you dress? Can a man not be left who admires such beauty in peace?
Can a man not do both?
I cannot help it. Mary Kelly vexes me greatly.
I don't see why she should. By all accounts, you want the same thing. And if nothing else, it will be good for Faye to hold different company for a change.
What is wrong with my company?
Nothing. But you must understand, Faye is a lady. Ladies need more than, well, you.
No doubt you are right.
Of course I am. Why else would you be in my bed? Dulac, what is it about this woman that has you so unnerved?
In the past, I have fought all manner of creature. But nothing, nay, no one, has caused such a tremor within me as she.
If that's what it is, remind me to thank her.
Tiberi, please. I fear recent dreams. They are of a violent hue. They make me doubt myself.
Sir Lancelot doubts himself. What is the world coming to?
A knight lives by his oaths. They do not change, just as he must not change, no matter how many lives he has lived.
You are not changed. Dulac, you are the same man who wooed me all those years ago. I see it in your eyes. Now I grant you Mary is brash and ill-mannered, but she has a good heart. And Faye, well, she's your friend. As much fun as this is, do not hide yourself here. Afraid, speak with them.
You are right.
Yes.
You've had a caller, milady. I've his card here.
I've a gentleman with me, Molly.
I know, Mum.
In that case, do come in. Oh, and stop being so formal. You make my head ache.
The gentleman left his card. Sir?
Don't worry, Lance. Molly here has seen it all before. What did Mr. Whittock want?
Whittock?
He was asking for you, sir.
You know him?
Barely.
Said he'd just got back from an expedition and had something exciting to show you.
Yet more plunder to exhibit. Thank you, Molly. That'll be all. Oh. Getting dressed so soon?
It is rude to leave a caller waiting.
Oh. In that case, dress where I can see you. I'd very much like to watch.